Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to Ruby. Chichi, not this Ruby, another one. Yep, this one. Today I'm going to explain you a program in Ruby. So, what we say, it's a challenging problem. Okay, user will give an input, you should get output uh, according to the user conditions. So, uh, I'll just explain you with the basics, like what are the methods we run in the problem, and what are the loops. I'll go with the basics. I'll just cover some methods basics, and then I'll go to code. Okay, so I'm teaching in Ruby, right? So I'll go to Ruby. So after going to Ruby, I'll just post the question here. The question is, user will input a number. The number is 1991. So you should get the output 181 1. Can you break down it, and can you guess the logic? What's the logic here? uh, try a minute. Okay, uh, did you guess now at least the logic of this number? The square of every number. Okay, user will input a number, say any number, so the output should be square of that numbers. Okay, square of all those digits. Okay, so 1 square 1, 9 square 81, 9 square 81, again 1 square 1. So when the user enters a number, uh, we should get the output of square digits. Okay, without adding. Okay, without adding, we should just get the square digits without adding. Okay, so I'm just gonna explain the logic here. Like while solving this problem, we'll go through some methods. So I'll just give a skeletal diagram, like skeletal explanation of these methods. So let's go to IRB. IRB, you know that it's an interactive Ruby shell. So in that IRB, so number, so number equal to 1991. Okay, right? Did you got this? So there is a method called dot split. Dot split nothing but it will split the number into like different digits, like different digits. I'll just run on this. Okay, number dot split, and in brackets you should give quotation marks. Okay, my bad, we can't split the number, we can split a string. So before splitting a number, we should convert that to string. So to convert a string in to convert a number to string, we have dot to s in Ruby. So okay, number dot to s, it returns us a string. Okay, see, whatever may be the number or digits or whatever the symbol, if they are between two quotation marks, then that's called a string in Ruby. So this dot to s method, I converted my number to string, and then after I can split this. Okay, I want to save my output string in the same number variable. So it's number equal to number dot split, number dot to underscore s. Okay, so here number equal to number dot to s. The hell happened? I don't know what the hell is happening. Oh, that's not the capital S, it's a small s. See, number, I stored the number string number in the same number variable. So you type again number, you got the integer like string, right? You got the string number. So on this string number, you can, like string, you can run dot split method. Dot split. Now you will see the output, right? See, the output is 9 comma 9 1 comma 9 comma 9 comma 1, like they're separated. Okay, dot split. So remember, uh, in order to convert a number to string, we are using dot to s, and after there are two methods which we gone through, dot split and dot to s, and then after, um, when we split this string, we got output default in an array. Okay, so array equal to, see, whatever may be in a square brackets. So this is array, we define array here. Okay, so array dot class, it's an array class. Array is nothing but it's a collection of data types, like collection of elements. Okay, so numbers dot split, right? It's written an array, so I want to check the length of those split elements, the length of those split elements. Okay, so this is the one, numbers dot split. I want to store this in another one. Okay, let's say a equal to numbers dot split. Okay, so this, now I'll run a, I'll press enter. So 1 comma 9 comma, this array is stored in a now. Okay, now like I'll run a dot length. There is a method, it's a pre-built method, so it will return the size of the array. Okay, see 4, 1 2 3 4, there are 4 elements, right? So it got like 4. So we went through like 3 methods, I think: dot 2s, dot split, and dot length. So yeah, again, if you want to, if you want the string back to integer, b equal to 1991. It's not a number. Okay, it's a string because it's between two double quotes. Okay, now I'll just confirm you, b dot class, it's string, right? Because it's between double quotes. So if we convert this, if you want to convert this string to integer, there is a method called to b dot to underscore I, which returns a normal number. Okay, now I'll confirm with that class method. Dot class, it's an inbuilt method, it shows the, which class it belongs to. It's integer. Okay, okay, to convert a string to integer, there is a method called dot to I. To convert an integer to string, there is a method called dot to s. Okay, to make if you want to split integer, we can't split it directly, so we should convert into string, and then after we can split the string. Okay, so I think you got this. Okay, after this, like I'm explaining these because we go through these methods in a logic, and then after I may be a bit late or a bit slow because we can't run in programming. We should stop there, think twice. It's common to make errors in programming, but it's not too fast. It's not like a piece of cake to eat it. It's not that too easy. Programming is not that too hard, but it needs some logical ability to think and to write. That's why I'm a bit slow and steady. I want to be crystal clear while explaining. Okay, so if you want to do it fast, you can fast forward, or you can increase the speed of your video, and then after uh, we will run a loop. Okay, we will run a loop which goes through every number, which iterates to every number, and it multiplies to itself to become a square, to get the output of a square, and then it will save. Okay, in a different number. So did you got that? I'll just explain using this one. The loop, what it does, it goes to every number in an array, it will go to 1, it will do 1 into 1, and then after it will go to it will store that 1 into 1 in a different, in a result or something variable, and then after it iterates through 9, it will do 9 into 9, and then stores the result, and then after it goes to again 9. So the loop goes on till the end of the array. Okay, so that's the loop, right? Loop checks the length of an array, it iterates through every element of an array, it multiplies to itself and stores the result in the variable. So that's the loop. I'll just explain loop in a very briefly. The loop called while. Okay, loop is called while. So don't forget these three things while you working with loops. Okay, the thing one is initialize. Okay, initialize. Okay, initialize. Okay, a equal to, let's say, don't forget to initialize. You will initialize a variable like I equal to 1, I equal to 2. Okay, and then after condition, you initialized you initialize the loop. After initializing a loop, you should give a condition till which condition the loop should run, at what time, at what condition loop should end. Okay, so condition. Okay, condition, and then after update. Okay, you initialized a condition here, you initialized a loop, and you are running a loop based on this condition, and you should update the loop, or you should update the variable. Okay, increment, we call that increment. In Java C we call increment. Okay, increment of the variable. So in initializing, you initialize like I equal to 0. So in condition you give like I is less than 4. Run the loop, I is less than 4. It will run till I less than 4. If I is not less than 5, it will stop. So it should go through I less than 4, right? It should go through it when you declared I equal to 0, and then after it should update its I value to I equal to 1, I equal to 2. So for that condition we are giving increment, we are incrementing the value. So it might be a bit confusing at here, but while you see, while I'm doing the programming, it will be very easy for you. So while working with loops, there are three conditions to do. One, initializing a loop, do, and second, we should give a condition, and then after, three, increment. Okay, uh, so so I'll just explain here. Initializing here, initialization, I equal to 0, I am initializing I equal to 0. So step 1 is nothing but initializing I equal to 0. I is whatever it may be, like I or j, you can take anything. I'm just saying I equal to 0, and then after condition, run till I less than 4 or 5 or whatever may be. You run this loop, you update the you run this loop until till I less than 5. It will run. If I not less than 5 or I greater than 5, it will stop. Okay, true, because I is equal to 0, I less than 5, 0 less than 5, it runs true, and it will go the condition. And then after, you should increment, you should say I equal to I plus 1. So after 0 less than 5, true, and I equal to I plus 1, 0 plus 1, I will be 0 here, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 less than 5, true. So it will go to through all these. 4, I become at last I will become 4. Okay, I less than 4, 4 less than 5, right? True. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 is not less than 5. 5 is equal to 5, right? So the condition is false. So it will stop the loop. Okay, this is initialization. This is condition. This is incrementation. Okay, sorry for this late. These are the basics. Then just let's jump back right into programming. Let's go to VS Code. Yeah, this is the output, right? So we are storing the number in a variable called number. Okay, number, let's say numbers. The numbers are numbers. Numbers equal to what? 1991. Okay, not 0, no 0 included. So this is the number, right? Okay, so now what we should do in order to get the output like 181,811, we should split that number, and we should go through every number, multiply that number with the same number, and store result in another variable. Okay, so I told you, right, we can't directly, we can't split an integer. I'll convert that number to string in order to split it. So I'll do is same in the same variable numbers equal to numbers dot 2s. Okay, do you know what 2s does? 2s will convert integer into string. Okay, so number dot 2s will convert this number to string, and I am saving this same number dot 2s in this numbers variable. So okay, and then after, what I'm doing, it will return an array numbers. See, I'll just give the output here. It will return an array like 1 comma 9 comma 9 comma 1. as we mentioned here, it will convert them into string, right? No, it's not splitting, it's just so this is a number, it's an integer, we converted using .toS method to string. So after converting a number to string, we should run .split method, uh, numbers dot split. Okay, uh, so it will return what it will return an array. Okay, in an array of strings 1 comma 9 comma 9 comma 1. So here the every element will be a string, right? Because we splitted string, right? Number is a string. When we split a string, it will uh, display, or it will give an output of uh, single digits of a string. So we will get a string like this. Okay. So I want to store this again. I want to store this numbers dot split in the same array, in the same number. numbers. I'm storing numbers dot split in the same, okay, in the same number variable. And then after, we should go through every number. We should multiply that number, and we should store that in a same a different variable. Okay, we should store that in different variable. So after that, I just want to initialize a loop. I equal to 0. Yep. So you might think anything. So while I less than, see, what is array here? Numbers, right? I stored numbers dot length. I less than numbers dot. So what will be the output like? I'll just give you a brief here. Numbers dot length will be 4, I think. See here, you just count the 1 2 3 4. What will be the output of numbers dot length? 4. So uh, I less than or equal to 4. Instead we can write I less than numbers dot length. Okay, like while I equal to 0, like I equal to 0 initializing, this is the condition, right? while while I less than numbers dot length means while I less than 4, do this. What? Go through every element of an array, loop through every element of an array, and print that. So what I'm saying, what is the numbers like? This is array, right? Numbers. So what I'm doing, numbers of, to access the element of an array, there will be an index of every element. At the 0th place we have 1, at first place we have 9, at second place we have 9, and then third place we have 1. The index of these numbers are, I'm just typing the indexes again for your clarity. So like it's pretty much easy. I can say you within a 2 seconds, or I can just say you within 10 seconds. I just want to give a brief explanation, that's why I'm taking this long. Okay, even a beginner, even when a beginner saw this video, he should understand. Okay, he should be able to understand my video. That's what okay, that's why I'm being bit late. Okay, so these are the indexes of the array. Okay, index means nothing but serial number or rule number, like. Okay, so at 0's place we have 1, at 1 place we have 9, at 2 place we have 9, at third place we have 1. Okay, indexes of array. So numbers of 0, what I'm saying, if numbers of 0 means I'll get 1. Okay, it's actually string, right? It's between double quotes. So I want to we can't multiply two strings, we should multiply two integers. Okay, so I'll convert dot to underscore I. And what I should do, I want again the multiplication of this same number to another number. Same, I want to multiply this same number with that the number to get the square. Okay, okay, I'm accessing 0th element of an array 1. I'm converting into integer and multiplying it with that same number again, and I want to store this in a result. I just want to define result here. Result equal to result, or you can say output. Okay, let's say output. Okay, output equal to empty. Okay, so what I want to say, I want to store this in another say squares. I want to store this numbers, multiplication of that numbers, in a variable called squares. Okay, so what it will do, after that it will store, after multiplying that number with the same number, it will store that. So what I want to do is, I want to add these results into the output. Okay, so it's a integer, right? If I add, if I add my integers into output, uh, integers will add themselves. So I want to convert that to string. Okay, I want to convert that to string, so strings can't add. Okay, so what I will do is output equal to, see what's the output, it's empty, right? So I'm thinking output equal to output plus that empty plus output plus this square. Squares is nothing but the, what do you say, the written number into number. Okay, squares. So squares of not integers, squares of strings. What I'm saying is I'm converting that integer to string, because instead of, they will sum up, all those numbers will sum up. So yep. Okay, you got this, right? So it will go through 0th element 1, it will convert it to integer, it will multiply with the same number, and I'm storing that number in a squares, and I'm adding that square to square, I'm converting that square to string, and that I'm adding that string to output. Okay, initially the output is 0, empty. Okay, this empty plus this answer, empty plus answer, it will be the answer. Okay, so till how much I should get the this loop, I should get running this loop at till I equal to 4, right? 0 1 2 3 4, like 1 2 3 4. So I just want to update I. When I equal to 0, it will get the, oh, instead of 0, I'm sorry, I should get this number to I. I should not mention 0 there. I I is initially 0, right? Numbers of 0, it will get 1. See, now you will get the clarity. I am saying I equal to I plus 1. So when I is equal to 0, it went through the loop, it picked 1. I equal to I plus 1. 0 plus 1, 1, right? At 1th place of index and array, what we have, 9. It will grab 9. It will convert that 9 to integer. It will multiply with that 9 to 9 again. It will store the 81 value in the square. Okay, so after squares, it will output that square into, it will store that square into output. That's the thing here. So let's end this. Okay, end this for good. I'll just show you, how, after running this. Okay, so after running this, you want output, right? So say put output. Yeah, so now let's save this, control S. So whatever it may be the number, go save it. Now run. You got the number right. 1881 181 81 1. I think you might be bit confused. I explained very clearly. So no, now there might be mistake from my side. I was too lag. So before explaining this number, I just give you the like why we say the brief of the methods which we use here. I give the brief of the loop. So this is the incrementation, this is a condition, this is updating the loop. So you might think why I gave y equal to I plus 1. So why I equal to 0 here? Numbers dot I means I will be 0, right? Numbers of 0, it will grab 1. Okay. After this one, it will add that number to output. Okay. After output, it will go again. I equal to 0 plus 1, right? I will be 0 here, right? I will be 0. So I'll just give you a brief here. I will be 0. After so after 0, 0 plus 1 1. I will be 1 here. Updating, we say is updating. I equal to 1. So numbers dot 1 at 1 plus we have 9. It will grab 9. It will convert that 9 to integer. It will add that 9 again. It will multiply with that 9 and it will store that in squares, adding that squares to output. So after I become ones, it will store I equal to I plus 1, right? I equal to 1 plus 1 2. At the 2 index of 2 we have 9. It will again say repeat the same. So after 2, 2 plus 1 3. Okay, 3. I equal to 3. 3 less than numbers dot length. What is numbers dot length? It's actually 4, right? Numbers dot length 4. How I'm saying I'm just counting, like see 1 2 3. You just count 1 2 3 4. Okay. So when I is less than 4, 3 less than 4, right? At 3 plus we have 1. It will grab 1. It will again it will multiply that number to the same number. It will convert to string. It will add to that output. So we have 3. See how the loop ends. I'm saying it's very important. Okay, how the loop will end. So I equal to 3 here. So 3 plus 1 4, right? 4. It will go while I is nothing but 4. 4 less than 4, it's false, right? 4 less than 4 is false. 4 equal to false. 4 equal to 4, it's true. 4 less than 4 false. So what? It will end the loop and it will print the output. Okay. Okay, got it. How the loop will end here? This is the main thing. If you didn't get, you can go through the video once again. Um, so that's the thing here. Updating I when the condition is false, it will automatically enter the loop. Okay. So yep, I think you got it. If you have any doubts, you ping in the comments. I'll just feel free to answer. Okay. So whatever the might, there is another chance. Okay. If you don't want to give 1991, if you want to take input from user, you can use like gets.chomp method. Gets dot. అరే ఎందుకు కుక్కలా అరుస్తున్నాడు సైలెంట్ ఉండమని చెప్పానికి సంపత్ నువ్వు మెల్ల అరవచ్చుగా ఎందుకు గట్టి గట్టిగా అరుస్తావు నేను సైలెంట్ మాట్లాడకు క్లాస్లో ఉన్నా ఓకే సో ద థింగ్ హియర్ ఈస్ వీ కెన్ యూస్ గెట్స్ డాట్ చాంప్ హియర్ we can use gets.champ here to get a user input, to take input from the user. So thank you. This is a thing, right? It's my first time making a video in YouTube, so guys forgive me if you are not perfect, like if you are not satisfied, you can watch this video once again, slow it down. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Bye bye, see you.